You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. Let's say hi to Charles in Massachusetts. Charles, what's going on today?
How you doing?
All right, Charles.
I think it's disgusting what this reverend's doing. He's a disgrace to the black race, if you ask me. And this Obama, he's very unprofessional, running for a president, and he's going to try to jump on the damn bandwagon to try to get the black vote.
The problem with Obama is his lips are the color of someone who is frozen to death, and I don't trust any man who looks like he's frozen to death.
It's a lynching. This is supposed to be America. What do we live in Russia now, where you can't say what you want?
Why did Obama have to jump on this one? I don't get that.
Now we can start smashing him this week and all the inconsistencies in his statements. There's frozen to death person. All right.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Charles, just because it matters today, you're a black guy and you're saying Reverend Al's a disgrace to your race?
Of course he is.
All right. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. We got Patrice O'Neal on the phone.
Here he is, finally. Disgraces. How you doing, Patrice?
Hey, Patrice.
I'm doing lousy. I'm sad. I'm mad.
You really made me laugh on the phone yesterday when you called me. You were very funny yesterday.
I'm confused. You black folks, I'm so disappointed that we chomped at with this nappy-headed hoe. Black people, especially comics, we are the beneficiary of language. We own language right now. Mm-hmm. It's almost our reparation. We can say anything we want. And for this banana in the tailpipe where so many of us live contradictory lives to the fact that we're asking to get Don Imus, who I can care less about, to be fired. It's the fact that to say what you want to say. Here's the only way we're going to rescue our ownership of language, is if we finally come out and tell the truth that what we want is double standard. We want that. We want to be able to say what we want to say, and white people can't say what they want to say.
Right, at least just be honest.
At least be honest. Because how can Snoop say what he said?
Yep.
How?
Yeah, what was the statement by Snoop? He says, don't you dare bring rap lyrics into this discussion?
He tried to rationalize why we say ho different. And they don't understand the game. What he does, that's what disappoints me. He's been around the world. When you travel the world, man, you have a different perspective of life. And what I'm mad at is black people that know the game aren't teaching black people that don't know the game how to chill, because we're fighting over nappy-headed hoe. And what it is, in 72 hours, it turned from Don Imus to hip-hop.
Yeah.
And I hear you guys rising up.
We're rising up, Patrice. You're right.
We have been riled up all week.
And we want to make it perfectly clear. Imus should be able to say nappy-headed hoe, and black art should put out whatever rap song they want. I don't care.
Thank you. That's why I said on Hannity and Combs, say what you want to say. Because I see what's going to happen.
Yep.
You think white people are going to stand back and just have not and say, here, black people have a privilege that we don't?
Patrice is absolutely right, because now we're going to turn around the microscope on the black community and look at what black radio people are doing, what black rap artists are doing, and call you guys out on every single thing you say that seems racist.
And the only thing to protect that right now, because I see it coming, is just to stand on a platform and say, we want to say what you can't. So is it okay for Imus? Wait, is it okay for Jay-Z to say ho and nigger and not Imus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't say it. Why? Because you're white.
And then what would we be able to say? We'd just be like, oh, okay.
And then you can't bring up the contradictions like, Jesse Jackson, you said oogly boogly last year. It's like, so what, I'm black.
Yeah, and the other thing, you know how twisted the white man works. We now know that nappy-headed hoe could get to you. Who knew? Who knew?
We're fighting over nappy-headed hoe. I get on Hannity and Combs. I might as well build my Uncle Tom cabin right down the street. You sell out, you puppet, you are Hannity's puppet, you effing dummy. I'm trying to Black people own. I can talk about everybody. Chinese people, gay people, poor, rich, Indians, white people with impunity.
Yep.
And they want to take it away from me for nappy-headed hoes.
They're going to ruin it.
I am sacrificing. I am willing to sacrifice the Rutgers basketball team so I can keep saying ho, nigger, cracker.
Oh, yeah.
He's right.
Hey, Whitey's going after Chris Rock, man. There you go. We're going after Chris Rock the next time he says something stupid.
Black people, will you stop? How can anybody who makes a living talking say this?
You know,
Anybody who makes a living talking.
it kind of shows a weakness, too, in my opinion.
Steve Harvey, Whoopi Goldberg, Snoop.
How? Where is nappy-headed hoe? Please, just do me a favor. Black people, tell me the plan. Are we going after them one at a time? One down, 160 million What is wrong with us?
I don't know. I was really confused last time. Like, is this is really going on around me?
God.
It's a setup. They couldn't. Oh, God.
And it's being led by Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton? Are you kidding me?
And it's like and let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It frightens me to say anything foul about either one of those dudes, because when somebody misplaces a plunger or 41 bullets in my chest, those dudes come running.
Yeah, they have actually been on the right side of a lot of cases. Obviously not in the Amadou Diallo thing, who was just being naughty and got what had coming to him, but I mean, in a lot of other cases.
By the way, that was a joke because, you know, people are monitoring us today.
Yeah.
Jimmy was attempting humor there. I hope it's okay still.
Norton, I'm outraged that you would say that.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, man. I don't understand this, and it's just when you got chomping at the bit, when you guys say what you say, man, I appreciate you letting me call in, but I got so many emails from dummies, and I don't even know how to type, so I really was just answering back, shut up, because I don't know how to type the long, somebody wrote to me on MySpace, I hope your grandparents are resting in peace. You mother... Like, you dummy, don't you see that we own it? I own language. White people gotta figure out how to say things.
Yeah, gotta work our way around it.
Cracker.
Anyone that has heard you on our show knows you own language, that's for sure.
Patrice and other black comics
You also
can say whatever they want, yeah, and they don't get called out on it. But now it's going to have to be, you know, one of these tit-for-tat things where...
Thank you, Anthony. Wait a minute. And one more thing.
Yeah.
White people don't say nigger. So listen to me, and what I mean by that is if they outlaw or make all these words that's being controversial now, and they say you can't say them, you're going to get fined, you're going to go to jail, whatever, who's going to suffer? White people don't say nappy-headed hoe ever.
We've never, you know something? I've never heard it said so much until the news had picked it up. We got a montage that is hysterical.
Yeah.
It gets funnier the longer it goes because I've never heard the nappy-headed hoe used so much by this many people in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, you guys gave us an easy way out. I mean, saying the N-word is like you have to reach really deep to get to that point. But to just have to say nappy now, oh, that's easy.
That's an easy one.
Pretty much anyone can do that.
And they have been.
When Kramer said nigga, you go okay, they got to do that, but still, I looked at it from the side of a comic, of a man, of the mistakes you could make, the fact that I'm a comic, and you just as you're reaching for something to be funny, you could say something foul, and you go, oops, I tried, and now nappy-headed hoe is our outcry. I'm raising my black fist with a glove on it. So nappy-headed hoe, so somebody is pretending that their feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
You're going to go down because of nappy-headed hoe?
I don't understand.
No, I don't either.
And now everybody's going, and I quote,
yes,
nappy nappy-headed hoe.
Well, speaking of that, why don't we play the montage?
Listen to this.
We did this a couple days ago, but now we have a longer version of the montage.
More gets added every day.
Yeah, listen to this, Patrice.
That's some nappy-headed hose there.
Nappy-headed hoe. Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose. Nappy-headed hose.
Some nappy-headed hose.
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 Nappy-headed hose. Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Memphis Grizzly Bears.
Nappy-headed hose. Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose. Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hose.
Nappy-headed hoe.
Nappy-headed hoe.
Boner-nosed, beanie-wearing Jew boy.
We're losing our minds over words in America.
You probably could have gone long. That was longer than Apocalypse Now, do, or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm so mad that we the only way to save it, man. I'm just trying. Black people, listen. The only way we can save it is admit that we want a double standard.
Yeah.
And maybe we can make a deal with America that we can have language like this and you can't. Maybe that'll be reparations. Maybe.
Reparations with words.
In this whole racism thing is white guilt.
Yeah. I learned about white guilt from Patrice and Jimmy and Anthony. You know, these guys have educated me on the whole white guilt thing. I see it now, clear as day.
I've only heard of it.
Patrice, could you imagine 50 years ago or so, a black man being told that in the future, in the year 2007, with all the racism you're getting now, this is 50 years ago, I'm talking fire hoses and German shepherds,
right?
Being told, do you know that in 50 years, the worst thing that could happen is some old white guy is going to sing nappy-headed hoe, and he is going to be called out on the carpet as if he whipped somebody and lynched somebody.
Right.
And it's going to be the same anger. There would be people going, oh, my God, are you kidding? That's in our future? Thank God. You mean we finally won?
We lost it all for
nappy-headed hoe.
People died. I was born in 1969, dude. And let me tell you, in 87, start being a man, I have been able to say what I want for 20 years. And I forget somebody sometimes got hosed up, died, whatever, and we're getting soft and we're getting crazy.
Yeah.
If we think that language is our God-given right, we fought for something that we can control, and now it's on, and it's led by the pests, and it's led by John Gibson. What about Jay-Z? And then when they ask that, it's like, well, just say, what about him? He's black. He can have it.
At least Patrice is being honest.
Of course. You know what? And we got to make everyone understand here. We're all for everything. So I'll say it again.
Everybody say everything.
Absolutely.
Now.
That's where the black people and the white people, we have to come together and understand that that's what this is all about. You should be able to sing your rap songs. We should be able to say whatever the hell we want on a radio show. And for the people out there that think the FCC is going to do something about nappy-headed hoe, oh, boy, are you going to be disappointed.
I hope so.
Are you going to be disappointed?
I sure hope so.
I have all the confidence in the world that this is not an FCC issue.
Absolutely not.
Last time I read the regulations, this is not an FCC issue.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, thanks for letting me call in, because I know I'm a living contradiction, and I'm not telling anybody not to say nothing. You know, everybody say what you want to say. I'm bigger than words, man. I'm better than words. It's got to stop. But anyway, thanks for letting me
Patrice, what time you get into Vegas tomorrow?
Shut up.
All right, Patrice, thank you. Is he out of there?
Yes.
All right.
Patrice.
Let's not forget the O&A traveling virus.